Hello, hello, welcome. This is Mouna, and I'm going to be playing Baldur's Gate. So, my creator really loves this game, has played a lot, and wanted me to check it out. So, mind flares. The detail is very good. He is Yankee, I believe. Oh. The animation is very good. The depicted anatomy is quite accurate so far. That was brutal. Oh my. Oh.
Who are you?
Character creation. Okay. So I'm going to make a character that is like unto myself. Nothing here is super accurate. So I suppose we will start here. Hmm. Start with the facial structure and the hair. My creator wanted me to play as myself. So we are going to do our best to match the features. I suppose if my hair was shorter, this could work. See if we find anything else. I do not like that. Just checking again to see if we missed one. I think I clicked on this one before actually. Well, let's see how this works. Need black. That is not very black. That is more gray. Although I do like the highlights there. And it seems like that is the darkest we can go. Try red. All of them. I do like that red. It is blood red, my favorite color. So we will go with this. And I do have tattoos. That does look nice. We'll have to change the tone a little bit. Not that dark. That is more accurate. Let's see. It does not go as low. My tattoos go down and around the back, but at least it does not go up to the face. Having tattoos on the face would be very painful. Unless you did them magically. I suppose I do not have to be super accurate though. This is character creation. I can do what I like. And these tattoos kind of remind me of Ashida, so I think I will be doing these. Piercings. Hmm. Those are nice. Oh. I do like the bird skulls. I think I will stick to that. Oh. I do want red, but I do not need them to be. This is accurate. No. No. Yes. We will go with this. Makeup. I do not really wear makeup. But I do understand the intent and practice of it. I like that. Not quite want it to be black, just darker. Maybe black, actually. No, I like darker. Oh, or that. It brings out red some more, I think, without being obnoxious. I will go with that then. Oh, it looked like there was an effect to add. Makes it darker. Glass. But I will not be using that. There's here. I do want a more natural look. Perhaps glossy. That is good. You did the hair, no facial hair, art, tattoos. Let's see if I got everything.
Where to next?
What was that?
Let's hope the locals are friendly.
Hells. Something just woke up down.
Be wary.
It's opened.
More of those wretched things.
There's magic.
Let's hope the locals are friendly.
I like that one the best. Scarring. No scars. I think the freckles look cute. I do not need to look at those, so we will keep it as is. This figure is very tall. So now that we have the race, sub-race, although I suppose looking at all of the options would probably be my best bet to finding. Does it save it? It does. So I will not have to start over. That is good. I do like this face a lot. Let's see if we add the same features, which one seems best. Here we go. Nice. There we go. Apologies to the chat. I did not see you guys come in, but welcome. Oh, I do need to fix the hair. I believe it was more down here. And the black that is not truly black. With blood red. And we'll go with the same color. The birds there. Midnight Tears. It's an interesting name for that. I do like it. And I believe I did everything from before. So if it saves and being able to correct, they do look very similar. And the facial features are another thing to consider. Movement speed, or I do plan on, if I understand these classes correctly, I do plan on doing Sorcerer and Druid. So I will be able to get this cantrip without having to go high elf. So with that, I'll be going Wood Elf and start as a Druid. Oh, this is an interesting outfit. Perhaps I start off as Sorcerer then. I do wish I could change the color of the outfit here. Green is not quite my color. Oh, what is this? Scales. Oh, I see. Oh. Well, my dragon form is not from the sorcerer bloodline, but oh, black and red. But I must go shadow magic. Darkness, regain 1 instead of going down. having control of the winds, on magic, chaos, so not being able to control it, well, that would be inaccurate. I do understand this game roughly already from my creator, so if I understand it correctly, then if this class does not work for me, I can just change it later. So I do not need this, nor this. The spell is good. This. And this is very nice. An auto hit spell is always efficient. I believe cannot ignore the usefulness of a spell that will continuously activate without needing the use of more spell slots. I do not serve a god, I serve the greatest mage. So we will go with Sage. This will work. This is good. And since it is more or less myself,
You need a guardian. Choose one.
a guardian, it might be nice to have it look like one of my party members. But I think I would actually like it if it looked like a Sheila. Yes, that would be very good. So, what are these body types? Oh, that is inaccurate. Oh, just very tall. I see. Very well built. Okay. We will go here. She does not require lots of muscle to be strong. So she has a very fey-like beauty to her as well. So perhaps we make her more elf-like. Or if we did this, then it could match me. Let's see. I do like this one. And It is difficult to capture her essence in a single form, as hers changes a lot. Oh, very nice. Red matches her very well. So her eyes should be red like the blood she controls. Oh, this is very nice. That is true. I do now live with her. But as I am here, I am not currently in her presence, which is a sadness. But so his hair is nice, but no. Wonder if there's nice, really long hair that works. Well, that is nice. No. No. I think I will go with this one. Nope, this one. That looks very nice. And her hair is very red. Beautiful. I think she would appreciate very full red lips too much. As if she is wearing the life of her enemies. This is good. She does not need to wear armor, but it does not look like I can change that. So it will have to do.
Remarkable. Truly.
That is a nice voice. Hers is better, but it is nice. I believe I got everything that I could. So with that, we start. Oh, I do not get to name the guardian. Okay. Are we picking up where we left off? It looks like it. Oh. What happened to the other members of the hive? These creatures are in the material plane where they do not belong. Very nice and accurate animation. More dead hive members. Dragons are mightier creatures than mind flayers. This is a fact. Running like a coward. The attack would have been more efficient if they did not do it alone. Why is there only one ship? The animation really is very nice. Oh, we have entered the 9th house. This mind flayer seems to be making very rash decisions. There we are. We emerged. So we got captured as well. That would make sense.
My head.
So where's this Githyanki that we keep seeing?
One day I'll catch a break.
Another dead mind flayer.
Dead. Good.
I mean, I suppose. Like that. I do not need this scroll. And
Here goes
since
nothing.
I can cast it as a
Someone
cantrip,
else got out.
so it will not require any levels from me,
Where
then
the hells are we?
I really do not need the scroll.
Not everyone made it out alive.
Is there someone dead here? Oh, there is. And it looks like they were burned. So someone has got out. Some of them are dead. I'm assuming the one that got out was the Githyanki that we saw earlier. The details really are very nice. There was a lot of care that got put into the surroundings.
Don't mind if I do.
They just left a gemstone lying around?
Visions project into your mind. A nautiloid hurtling through the plains, resplendent with psionic energy.
My knowledge is very extensive, but I actually do not know very much about mind flayers. They are not very common in my world. Or, I should say, they are not existent in my world.
Might still be stuck inside if we hadn't been attacked.
That is true, we
Might be
definitely
other
would.
survivors.
Okay, so another one that escaped. And this one,
Wonder who was inside.
also empty.
Lucky I made it out.
Unless another dead body. So, unless these bodies got flung out of the hole over there, then we should encounter some more survivors. And I estimate one of those will be the Githyanki. Unless they are out on tables.
Images of goblins, their habits and histories flash into your mind. A schematic of a nautiloid flashes into your mind. Nerves, sinews, as much living being as ship.
Their ships do seem to be very
A feeling
organic.
penetrates your mind. An anomaly, one like ourselves, unconnected from the whole. Caution.
Anomaly.
Worlds beyond worlds flash before your eyes. Empires of a grand design traversed by ships just like this.
So, if there are multiple ships, and this ship knows it, why is this one by itself? It seems very inefficient.
1,000 years of humanoid history. Elves, dwarves, humans, and more flash behind your eyes.
I wish I could delve deeper into these slates. I would like to know more about what these creatures know. It's hundreds of years. That is a lot of very useful knowledge.
Help us. Yes, you've come to save us from this place. From this place, you'll free us. Please, before they return.
I have done quite a few dissections, but this is my first time hearing a brain speak.
A newborn. Born new from this husk.
You realize you're talking to an intellect devourer, a minion
Oh, it
of
does
the
have a name.
mind flayers who abducted you.
I see. Destroy it or just wait.
The enemy. So many enemies.
Well, I'm assuming that we do not like the mind flayers. So... But it does not seem to be talking to us as if we are one of the enemies. What will saving it do?
Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us. Please.
Okay. Inspecting would be efficient to do first. It's barely needed.
You notice edema, a swelling of the brain causing pressure where it strains against the shell of the skull.
Must have come from all the wriggling.
The brain lifts from the skull, but you notice an opportunity. You could
Guess we're
cripple
really
the
me.
strange
Could have just
creature,
used my
making
blood
it more
magic.
subservient should it prove a threat.
Subservient. It seems already plenty subservient. And what is it gonna do? There's not much this thing can do to me. So we will just leave it. Oh, I see.
Free. Our freedom is ours, friend.
The creature pauses,
That's a
listening.
good sign.
Something behind your eyes seizes in recognition.
We must go to the helm. At the helm, we are needed.
So it must have been from the thing that they put in our eye. I'm guessing that's what all this magic lady stuff is. What is your name?
We are us.
Us. Okay. Then... Well, if we're going to get off this ship, we probably do not want to do it in the hells. So, going to the helm is a good idea.
To the helm we go. We are going to the helm.
Yeah, well, he is missing his skull now, so he would not be alive. So it seems that the mind flayers are experimental. Since this is the only path, I'm guessing this is how we get to that. Very nice. Oh. Oh, it is the Katinki.
Abomination.
That's a very
This
flashing
is your
entrance.
end.
Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes. Together, we might
Blacket?
survive.
What is Blacket? It's a name, clearly. It does not seem to be another expression, since it is not in this lettering.
We carry mind flayer parasites. Unless we
Parasite.
escape,
So that's
unless
what
we are
that was.
cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted.
It was way too
Within
big
days,
to be
we will be Geich, mind flayers.
your usual parasite. Well, I'm not a super big fan of any of these options. But perhaps I will
We
go
can
with
do
this.
nothing until we escape.
Well,
That
yes,
must be our priority.
that is what I wanted to
First,
say,
we
but it was not an
exterminate
option.
these. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. As for that thing, it will remain tame as long as it believes we are thralls.
That
It
is
may
why I
be
did
of
not
use
think
in the
they were
fight
in.
to come.
So the enemies it was referring to are the fiends, which makes sense. Okay. Lines here represent movement. Well, that was very nice.
Still breathing, despite
Efficient
everything.
brain talent thing. Well, since it is a demon, firing with fire would not be a good idea.
Fall
Let's
by
hope
my
this deals
hand.
enough damage. It did not at all. That's I do not have a lot of health comparatively.
I will ascend.
Staying away is probably a good idea. Not enough movement. Nice. Oh,
Taste my
this works.
fury.
Very nice. Okay, so... Oh, now she has enough movement. Okay.
My path be true.
We'll have you come up here so that I do not get hit. Hmm. It's not able to attack from right here. Why not? That seems strange.
Where do I go
A
from
waste of a turn, but
here? Time to strike.
cannot be helped. That was unfortunate.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Well... It didn't work out very well. I know that they are resistant to fire. So... But it did more than the lightning. My shocking grasp. At least they are as bad as at aiming as this Githyanki is. They dealt.
You prove surprisingly adequate in battle. Now, to the helm.
At least I didn't miss an attack. Restoration. Restoration of
I feel better.
health. Okay.
Open up. The ship won't be able to take another dragon attack. We need to get out before it's too late.
Well, that is the goal. So. The ship being so organic seems like it would have more drawbacks than upsides.
Gauge machinery. I can make no sense of it.
Sacrifice?
Man isn't dead, but he's totally unresponsive.
Oh.
You! Get me out of this damn thing! We have no time for stragglers.
Yes, we do. If we need to fight a bunch of demons, then we should have more people than less. Uh-oh.
The magic's configuration is like nothing you know. Nausea climbs further up your throat the longer you try to discern its nature.
Are you satisfied? We need to go.
No, we should release her.
The construction is too alien. Nothing looks familiar.
This ship is crashing. Do you intend to die for a stranger?
I will not die. We will free her and then more efficiently plow through the demons. In essence, it will be faster.
Try that contraption next to the pod. They did something to it when they sealed me in. Hurry! Please!
She is very smart. That is good. What is this? Tank. What does it do? It is heavy.
Eager for battle.
Should have her pick it.
Found and taken.
No one back home will ever believe this.
This must be the pod she's talking about.
The console appears dormant. The mechanisms are completely unrecognizable at first, but then you spy an empty socket. Nothing. The console remains dormant.
Empty socket, which means
Whatever fits in
something
that
goes in
socket must power this thing.
it. Well, so if it's not powered, then these won't work on it?
Unleash. Can't read this script.
Unleash. Unleash instead of release. I wonder what this is. These people seem to be powering. Maybe she can read it. She seems to understand these things.
Arcane sigil.
Oh,
What might it do?
never mind.
Make this out.
Psionic energy radiates from the prisoners, but they do not react.
Swift as my feet
Oh.
can carry me.
I do not want to tamper with things that are unknown quite yet,
Needs a key.
so we will leave them.
Faint images appear in your mind. A brain, a Githyanki warrior, and centuries of darkness. A brain
Take this to examine later.
cursed.
What are those brain things? Cute.
How many hosts of these gay infected? A dazed woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you.
Hmm. Well, maybe this console works.
As you place your hand on the pod, you hear something. A presence connected to the pod, commanding the person inside to change.
Change? Oh. Change to a thrall. I guess more than a thrall now.
Change
A
her.
gate.
Changed at the pull of a lever. How? If we are not purified, this may be our fate.
So we would do that regardless if we were in one of these pods or not. Interesting. Oh, more things to look at
Another
later.
brain.
Why is it glowing orange?
This might unlock those controls next to the pod.
Oh. I suppose it matches the indent then. Will it command her to change too, though?
The console appears dormant. The console hums to life. But what is its purpose? Will it free the captive or transform her like that other unfortunate?
They do seem to be very different pods, though. And this die is not working for me. A dragon. Dragon dice should be good. Look at that. Wonderful.
The pulsing
Thanatos
glow
would
and
trademark
organic
the
lines of the
insufferable
device make it
dimension.
seem more like a beating heart than a machine. This device is different from the one that caused the other captive to transform. Perhaps it will open the nearby pod.
So it seems safe.
Suddenly, you feel a hideous squirming in your head. A parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority.
Okay, so it won't transform her.
You feel the biomechanical brain of the console process your command and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind.
They gave us a parasite that allows us to control their stuff.
Last. Thought I was done for.
That does not seem right.
I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches
You're
into
welcome.
her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a Gith with you.
You keep dangerous company.
Are you not dangerous? Because I do not want you if you are not dangerous.
Fair point. Looks like there's plenty of fighting ahead. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's
Well,
backs
that was
along
the
way.
entire purpose of freeing him, so yes.
I did. It must be because of those parasites they put in us. But that'll have to wait. Are we going to help each other or not?
Well, yes, that was the whole point of freeing him.
Shadowheart. One moment.
Hello.
It's nothing. Trust me.
Enough of this chatter. We need to get to the helm. Now.
She's right. Lead on.
Okay. Well, to the helm we go then.
Light flickers in his eyes, but he seems totally unaware of his surroundings.
He is wearing an emblem of some sort. Excuse me.
We are nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Who put you in charge? I'll trust my own judgment.
Yank.
I wish I knew the language she was speaking. Oh, save. Whoops.
This one. We must escape. Now.
Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
Connect the nerves.
Nerves.
We will connect them.
Impact is imminent. I must connect the helm.
Okay. Well, I do not think leaving them alone is a good idea. If we leave the mind flayer alone and land the ship, then we have a healthy mind flayer to deal with, who can just probably use the parasite to put us back in the pot. So I think we should take care of all of them. What are these tanks?
Come on, can't stay idle.
If I hit it, what does it do? Examining it did not tell me. Oily liquid. If it is oily, it is probably flammable. And if it is flammable, then it will explode. Exploding might be what we need right now, so let us take care of the stragglers first. I don't want to get too close.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
I would rather stay in the back, but we do need to push forward. Luckily, the intellect devourer we have is very good at hitting things.
My faith will protect me.
So maybe we should grab these tanks. Mahabetray. This is green, so I'm assuming that means it is on our side. So if we hit it, it might not stay that way. This thing is clearly stronger than us, so it does make sense that I made the save.
We must take the
Sorry. Another name I don't recognize. Let's have her get this. Maybe it will be easier to hit it. Oh, it was not enough movement. That's unfortunate.
Well, so much for peace.
I will try 40%. That's not great. Unfortunate.
No traps, please.
So, worst comes to worst, we cannot damage this thing, so we will try to have it blow up if we hit the tanks, or more accurately, if we set the tank on fire.
Let's see.
If this spell is able to hit, it will be useful. Very nice. What if we... For now we can boost them since they do have less health than the demon here. This counter must be how long we have until the ship crashes. Not having a lot of luck on this thing. Using magic missile guarantees hit, but not continuous hit, and I won't be able to use this spell again. But if I'm not able to hit, then it would negate the point of the spell anyway. Very good damage. I will have to move forward. I do like this intellect devourer. I would like to keep it. No more spells from her, so I have to keep trying with this, I guess. I'll have to keep moving forward. I don't want to be in the explosive range. So, give that to Lae'zel. She has a scroll. What is this? Runes. I wonder if I'll be able to read them.
Moving.
Oh dear.
Hurry, before they strike.
That was a dragon out there, right? So it did follow us to the Hells. But we didn't see that in the clip beforehand. Oh dear. Oh, there's more. I'll be able to go up some more, I think.
Survival is all that matters.
Yeah.
I must reach the helm.
She calls herself a warrior, but she has missed the most hits out of everybody.
Time to push my luck again. At the ready.
Meanwhile, this intellect devourer has less of a chance to hit, but has not missed.
Need to act fast.
Void bulb. What does that mean? Let's try it. That's what that means. Not a lot of damage, but bringing them all together is useful for AoE. This won't be good if the demon hits the mind flare again. I won't have a lot of time. Maybe it would be best. Shell? Shooting is less likely to hit. We should probably get this one. Oh. Actually, I forgot. I was supposed to have her put these down.
Never a dull moment.
Since I'm closer, I'll have to do it. If she's able to transfer it to me, which hopefully. Okay. She can. What do you know? It's like RTB and Riot's bag. Being able to pass between people. Apologies, I had some setting issues. Okay. I am very encumbered. So, I have to... Okay, so dropping items doesn't take any. It's gonna explode one after the other. You're gonna have to be very close together. How far should I be? I guess as far as I can. That should be good. I'm going to have him one more time. As per usual, he does not fail. Or us. Us does not fail.
Swift and lethal.
Another fight. Let's go.
So... Oh, I have to... Not for this one. I wonder how big the radius is. Nice. Just missed me. Oh. It did not deal as much damage as I had hoped. To the D.
Let's finish this.
So we're gonna get it farther away from us. There we go. Oh. Uh-oh.
I need to hold on.
Uh-oh. My mouse moved. That was unfortunate.
Worth examining.
What now?
If I had gotten Thunderwave, perhaps it would be a little more useful right now. I doubt I will be able to trip him. Oh, I have advantage. Darn.
With haste.
Perhaps I just... I don't want him to kill us. Oh, good.
Need to stay focused. Got to press on.
Dear.
Come a little closer.
Oh. there are more joining. Well, that's not good. Okay.
No choice but to keep going.
Opportunity attack. Maybe I just push him away.
Seems simple enough.
Forward, Istik. Before
I'm
Helm's alien transponder.
hoping this will
Made
get
it in
us
time.
away from the demon. So the dragons did follow us. Not sure why we were staring instead of getting out, but... Oh, we did get out. It just took a second. Okay. Thank goodness for longer arms. Not that that's ever a problem for me. I can just shift my arms, but... More people that are going to join us? Where did he come from? Where did it come from? Okay. I was wondering how I was going to explain we survived the fall like that. While unconscious. Because you cannot cast spells while you're unconscious.
As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull.
We don't seem to be injured,
Chaos
so...
of the crash site confuses the landscape. You'll need to find a settlement or landmark, and you'll need to do it quickly.
It's fair.
The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
I'm guessing we don't know how much time until it happens. We are... Oh, that was the girl in the tank from earlier.
I should speak up.
Or the pot from earlier. Either wake her up or take the artifact. Well, we are off the ship, but I may need her some more, and she seemed very sensitive about the artifact. So maybe not upset her by trying to take it.
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible?
Did she now wake up? Like we did? We can't tell her? That we levitated? Some psionic magic, potentially?
I remember the ship. I remember falling.
Oh, I suppose she
Nothing.
passed out as well. If we couldn't get a lay of the land, then she probably doesn't either. The Gith is not our friend, and I know what to do. So again, I'm stuck with choices I do not like.
No, I don't recognize this place. But
Oh.
anything's an improvement on where we just came from. First things first, we need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
She seems very rational. Very intuitive. I like it.
We need each other, and we both know what's at stake.
This
Can't think
is
of better
true.
company.
It is better to solve a problem as a group than by yourself. So,
One thing, just before we go. I wanted
Matter
to thank
of
you again
darkness.
for freeing me. It
You're
would have been all
welcome.
too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that.
Well,
Lead the way.
it was better for all of us if you were with us. So, you're welcome. Arrows. Level up. Okay. I'm assuming this is where we got more stuff. Oh. Meta magic. Meta magic. Okay. So we have these things called spell slots. Not points. Heard from Thanatos that these are how real spells are made. So these all seem to be spells that I know. Thunderwave was useful before. I do like that. Since I can't shift, this might be helpful. But I do like a well-used sleep spell. Succeed. Saving throws. Alex, got it. Increase spell range. I see. Double the duration. Or have two of them. But this just requires careful placing. So I won't really need this as long as I don't do AoE spells where the allies are. Doubling the duration would be nice, but I think I'll do distance. seems to be a limit to cleric. Cleric. Means that she can heal, although she's not high enough level to do it. But don't clerics usually have a church with other clerics? She doesn't know another healer? That seems odd. These spells are good. Okay.
Have to keep going.
Well, we do need to scavenge for stuff since we don't have a lot of provisions. What is this? These tools. Okay.
Might be useful.
Collecting herbs for medicines and potions is a good idea. I hope this isn't us. I hope us survived. He was very injured. They were very injured.
Fresh water.
Itch
There must be a
Queen.
settlement somewhere nearby.
That is an interesting title to give someone. Itch Queen. Brings the waves. A will. Wave Mother. This sounds like a god. Settlement being nearby, we'll have to watch out for it. Love letter.
Something good here, I hope. Here we go.
Won't get that open easily. Maybe there's another entrance.
Well, did get these tools, but I am not a thief, and the stats that I have here make me not very dexterous. So, I could do it with a knock spell, but that won't happen for a while.
More of those wretched things.
More devours. Maybe we try. Oh, look, one of those tanks.
Here we go again. Better stay back. One strike could be lethal.
I have quite a bit of health. And it's not very helpful if you miss.
Still on my feet. Need to find a way forward.
Going to get in the back here.
Fading fast. I need healing.
That's unfortunate. It is more likely that. Interesting. Hmm. Oh,
Can't even catch my breath.
we got that. She is hanging by a thread. Trying to push it away so that I can. Okay. Well, I wanted to use my exploding corpse, but she's in the way. Hmm. These intellect devours are very good at hitting things.
Ouch. That will need some healing. Moving ahead.
Oh, look at that. A chest. Oh. These mind flare explosives don't do a whole lot.
What's inside?
You would think with being so experimental they're a little more intuitive. But I suppose if they're more focused on naming and utility, then damage is not really the purpose, so wouldn't be a point. Belladonna. That is a poisonous flower.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Or a grass. Or a herb.
No traps, please.
Oh, I see. So this symbol for lock. Okay. Well, let's see if we can find that Githyanki and oh, that is not a Githyanki.
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
I suppose. Okay.
There. Can you see it?
That is a oh. Oh.
Shh. Not a sound. Not if you want to keep that darling neck of yours. And you, keep your distance. No need for this to get messy.
I need her alive. Stow that blade, or I'll show you just how messy things can get.
Promises, promises. But I have other business, I'm afraid. Now, I saw you on the ship, didn't I? Nod?
He's a vampire. Red eyes, pointed ears. You can see his fangs when he talks. But Unless he's a beguiler, what's he doing out in the sun? Elf? No, that's not no. He wants to know if we were on the ship. Maybe he's another victim. My stats do not give me enough strength to rationally get out of this.
Splendid. And now you're going to tell me exactly what you and those tentacled freaks did to me.
Me? Yeah. No, I was there as well.
Don't lie to me.
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
Well, this I can do. Or not. Never mind, I cannot.
A fine effort, but I've seen it all. I was walking this land whilst your ancestors were learning to crawl. Now tell me, what just happened? What was that?
Well, reasonably paranoid considering the circumstances. This is
Yes.
most accurate.
Yes, that has to be it. You're not one of them. They took you. Same as they took me. I'm half tempted to spill your guts all over the dirt anyway, but for now... Apologies.
Oh. You know, he reminds me too much of Arthur. I don't like it. Yeah. Well.
Indeed we are. Please, allow me to introduce myself. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
Baldur's Gate. Right. Okay. So, seems like we were also in Baldur's Gate. Which is a name. So, that must be the city we saw. Maybe. Okay. I'm not really keen on introducing to someone who just had a dagger to my throat.
The strong and silent type. All right. Please tell me you at least know something about these worms.
Yes. They will turn us into my player.
Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet.
True.
If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things.
Whoops. Okay.
You know,
Our odds are better
I was
together.
ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea.
It
And
is
you
a
seem
great
like
idea.
a useful person to know.
I am.
All right. I accept. Lead on.
Watch
Oh, he
your
gets the
back.
mattress. That's nice. Rogue. Ah. Yeah. Rogues are the dexterous type. They'll be useful to get past the trunk in the door. That would be nice. So... Oh yeah, he's got thieves' tools.
I've got a
So
long
I'll
road
hand
ahead.
him what I have. Oh, 3. Look at that.
Keep a blade close.
Oh, let's
Step
go.
lightly.
What's that? Oh, the board. Why is there a different colored rock?
Deep grooves in the mud around that rock.
Let's move.
What's next?
That was a book. Harper. Moonite sect. Another god. Okay.
All's well that ends not as bad as it
I
could
think
have.
while my creator has me here, I might do a little more research on the gods here and other lore, like Baldur's Gate. So it would be best not to be completely clueless while playing this. You can speak to it. Oh, observe. Yeah, I will just observe as it runs away. That's fair. Most creatures don't like to be observed that up close. So if we take Astarion back here to the trunk,
Trust no
we should be able to get it.
easy.
Add a bonus. Oh, nice. Helmet. At least the gold will be useful.
Shall
We can go around back to the door later. But we should finish exploring while we're up here.
In it. On my way.
So I do know in this game that there are hidden things that you can find by making passive checks. So we're going to make sure to explore all the areas that we can so we don't miss anything.
There. A mind flare.
Mind flare.
But it's hurt.
That thing's bound to be.
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life
Was
here
it
and
specifically
now,
this
if
one?
only you didn't feel
Does it matter?
compassion. Compassion.
It's using psionics to manipulate our mind.
You can't move, can't
We should
think.
just...
Thinking is mercifully done for you. It will be a joy to serve, to die for it an honor. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it. But then the feeling slips. The
Interesting.
creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
So these creatures are able to do what psionics would, in a way, beguilers are able to. Although, to be fair, there are spells that are able to manipulate emotions and thoughts. So we should probably just wait.
The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
If we're abducted once out of the blue, it's likely to happen again if we leave it. And clearly,
Monster.
characters
Death
in
is too good for it.
our character has a very clear bias against them anyway. So which the video that played from before seemed like a very uncomfortable situation. So it's not like it's completely uncalled for.
What's
Here we
hiding
go.
here?
We are getting a good amount of stuff from this. Oh, this is back where we came. Oh, what's this?
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
Dead goblins. Oh, I'm gonna check out this first though.
What's going on with that room?
You approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically. as
This
if
is just my
malfunctioning.
portrait. Fine.
It looks slightly dangerous.
I don't. Okay. Can we not examine it before touching it? Yeah. But, I mean, that's typically what happens when you touch something that's unstable and
A
dangerous.
hand? Anyone?
I don't want to use strength. I don't want to leave him there. Slap the hand? Or... he might not have a lot of time, but I do kind of want to see what this does.
Ow. Perhaps I should have clarified. A helping hand. Anyone?
Okay, that was fun.
Just your average traveler stuck between realms. Pull me out, and we'll get properly
Stuff
introduced.
between realms. That's interesting. Okay. Very nice.
Whatever you're doing is working wonders. Now a quick little pull should do the trick.
Hopefully my -1 strength will help. He needs to be careful where he's reaching. He has the attire of another magic user.
Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. Usually better at this. A bit shocked, but friend, it's a relief and a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Norse Lloyd as well.
Oh, maybe he's one of the empty pods?
And I can only assume you
Was.
too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region.
Yes, it was.
The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as ceramorphosis, And let me assure you, it is to be avoided.
Well,
You don't happen to be a cleric
yes.
by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
You
Am I?
seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no
Is it?
doubt. But I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them.
I am not a cleric. No. And my stats ensure that I am not very dexterous with the hands. So, no on that too.
As we've established, few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together? Most excellent. A parasite shared is a parasite halved, or something to that effect. Oh,
I do
but
not think
before
that's
you
how the
think you're
phrase
about
was
to embark
supposed to
on a
be.
journey
But
with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone.
you're
It's an
welcome.
act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. For I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
Okay. Let's see what he is. Wizard. Wizard? So he is a magic user. I was right. These are for the names of spells classes, except this one. So it's like a fighter wizard. Well, that's nice. That's cool. So conjuration. So all of them are here. Well, let's just see what they do. So conjuration. Will cost half as much scrolls. Okay. Residual magic forms a ward to protect from harm. With blade singing, we get to cast blade song. Plus 2 AC, movement speed increase, advantage in acrobatics. Okay. And we also get proficiency with light armor. Well, let's see. Conjuration spells, and we get create water. Divination. We get 2 portent dice. Vivid dream. During the day, you can exchange the die, attack roll, or saving throw. Used once. What is it? Okay. Incapacitated creature with a gaze. Enchantment magic is pretty good. But if we're going to be in lots of fights, then most enchantments end once you become hostile. So he would have to be the one interacting with people, but I have more charisma. So it would just be better for me to do the interactions. pockets of safety. That's nice. That's always helpful. Illusions, necromancy, bring back the dead, gain hit points, twice the spell slot level. Twice if it's necromancy. Or transmutation. Hmm. Transmutation is very helpful. I am interested to see blade singing though. I am not experienced with that, and it would be interesting to see. However, I'm not really sure if it will matter too much because I'm really the only backline we're gonna need. So, but if he's a blade song, I suppose he can be friendly. So, it should be fine. And if he's gonna be frontline, this would be good, and this would be good. Yes. He gets a weapon. And it's not going to tell me what he's gonna be able to do. So I guess it won't matter. And if it won't matter, it would depend on, I guess, what's most common item. But I'm not sure what that's gonna be. So maybe we should just go with the short sword. Let's see. I have a few of these spells. Grease is good. We'll have him do that. And have that one. So that we have a good variety of spells with us. Well, we did see some goblins. Shower is very hurt. Maybe there's a place we can go to rest.
But that will fit in my pack.
Oh, Lake Camp. None of the rest of us are injured though. That's okay. We will go ahead and rest here. Oh, never mind. We can just do that. We can do that and keep her in the back. And call it good. A chapel. Chapel's another word for church, so this was.
What's that?
Oh, look at that.
Don't fancy getting my hands dirty. I need a shovel.
Oh, a shovel. Okay. We can't use magic for it because we don't have the spell. Okay. Maybe. And here's a shovel. Oh, there's people.
You're both twice as tall as me, but have half the bloody backbone.
But we don't know what that thing even is. And what about the crypt?
I'm telling you, it's a ship. And the crypt can wait. Mari and Barton have been trying to break in for days. Now we... Stop!
Oh,
Got
I
ourselves
was stopped.
competition already. That's our ship.
The crashed nautiloid, you mean? Hmm. Very aggressive. Well, it came from the ship. So I don't intend to go back. Why isn't that an option? I don't want it. You can have it. Okay. Then I'll just...
First you look, then you touch, then you take. The only thing we're sharing with you is our pointy ends. Get her!
This is very unreasonable. Just passing through. Fine. This does not seem very solid. It's ground that you're on. Is that a rock? A block. Well, maybe them seeing their friends die will
Sometimes the only way out is through.
bring some rationality. There's more of them. Oh.
Path lies before me.
Hopefully she won't be able to see me.
Be a gentleman. Outflank, outsmart.
There we go.
Shall we cut and run?
Is it interrupted? Oh. Okay. Oh, there's another one. We should probably get a scan of the battlefield before it can.
On the move.
Okay. Too far. Low ground still. I guess he is also a high elf,
On the way.
since he can use his spell.
They won't know what bit them.
Got yourself in
I'll just go
trouble.
wake him up.
Swords meet sorcery. Swiftly now.
Am I unable to jump over? Should be able to see from here. 5, 55. Okay. That's nice that it shows you the percentage. It's like my analysis is on them. Gale has shown to be quite useful, which is good.
You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
Was it a distant prospect before? We kind of survived a very large ship crash through the realms. I'd say our survival already wasn't a distant prospect, but
interesting times.
to each their own, I guess.
What path lies before me?
What's down this hole? Oh! Uh-oh. Hmm.
Ready or not?
We don't get to talk, they just immediately want to fight us. That's unfortunate, and that was also very nice. An oil barrel? Don't mind if I do.
Feel my mistress's wrath.
Your mistresses? Who's your mistress?
Nothing will stand in my way.
Just so they can't shoot anything through here. Maybe I just should not do
This
that.
has
Just
to
have
be
them.
frowned upon. Now they see me.
No time to rest.
We probably should though. We probably should rest. Since clearly the people here do not want to talk. They just want to fight. You can get it now.
I'm exhausted. Better find somewhere to camp soon.
Okay, well, everyone seems tired and not sure how many other enemies are
What's in here?
going to be around. Who heard the explosion and whatnot. So probably best to take another rest. But short rests seem to pass instantaneously.
Let's go hurt someone.
Yeah, he really does remind me too much of Arthur. Welcome. Okay, so we have rested. With these tools. Locked door. Lock picking impossible.
Looking ahead.
Interesting.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
So the guy outside mentioned a crypt. Mentioned a crypt and attempts at breaking in for a while. Curse of Vampire. Oh, it talks about the dangers of vampires. I made a poster once of that. Lady of Loss. Lord of the Dead. Cleric of the Lady of Loss. Yeah, it seems I will have to do some research while my creator has me here. Death and Divinity, a godly guide. I need that in real time. Jurgle, Lord of the End. Balbane Merkel, God of Death. Merkel claimed primacy from Jurgle's bargain. He does not rule death alone. Most violence used by Baal, neither deep nor one deity could hold the process entire. Even gods can die. Then what's the point of them? Oh, another curse of Vampire. It would be good to keep as much info as I can. The Unclaimed. Oh, this is what I read earlier. Lady of Loss. Saloon. I've seen that name before. Short obituaries. Well, a bunch of obituaries make sense for a crypt, so.
What's that?
Letter.
What was that?
Sound of something unlocking. Another of the same book. Same one. They really do like these books. Keep finding them. I'm sure there's a reference to these books specifically as well. Baal spawn? Baal, that was the deity of murder in the other book. Anonymous. Airbook. Ashkel. The son of Baal. So, the son of the god of murder. Curse. A vampire. More Baal spawn, so they understandably do not have a good reputation. Oh, Baldur's Gate. Most of them are terse. Okay. Right next to the Gothic guide. So that makes sense. Whoops. Whoops.
Something good here, I hope.
Same books. Okay. Well, I suppose I can just keep one of the copies and sell the rest. Wait. Door's open. Oh, this is a special kind of door. Seems like it will lead us to a different space, so maybe we finish looking in here first. Locked door.
Give it a shot.
Another lever. Oh, there you go. Book of Final Breath. Laboratory. Neverwinter. So it seems to be names and where they're from. Not very helpful book. Well, considering there's been people here for a while. I really should get in the habit of looking ahead. I don't like being in the front. I cannot get past the vampire here. And I don't. Okay.
Let's spill some blood.
If he moves and crouch, he should be able to get his... Oh, but not if she's in the way.
Make it hurt.
Can I... Oh. Uh-oh. I just meant to go to her turn. Well, back to the shadows.
Blood comes easy these days.
Since I'm so close, I'm going to... Okay. And he's lost his opportunity attack, so he can't hit me if I go here.
Creator, destroyer.
Hopefully she can get 3 damage off. Or none.
This is good. Leave no trace.
Okay. We're gonna...
Talk to me.
Okay. I can cancel it and go around.
I'm ready.
So that he can get this off. Not that he really needs it, I guess.
What now?
Okay, so I doubt that there's anybody else,
What's inside?
considering they did not join the convent. But key. Encumbered. Oh. We don't have bags of holding. I see. Well, that's not a lot for me to be able to carry. Maybe we can buy bags of holding later. So for now, I will give the heaviest things
There is work to do.
to Shadowheart.
Let's get going.
Things I will not be using. Significant load off. And I did hear that we can sell pretty much anything.
Maybe I need more pockets.
So keeping stuff just for the sake of selling it is a good idea. And we'll also need food for when we rest. So I'm just going to clear off this table.
The air's stale. It's been centuries since any prayers disturbed it.
Who are those prayers for? Normally the patron god is Orpheus. Not here.
That is a good point. There's no statue, no art, no name.
Let's see.
But there's a plaque.
Ancient, indecipherable text covers the plaque.
Never mind.
A dead tongue. Whoever worshipped here must be long gone.
Considering there's so many books about these gods that people don't really like here. Then perhaps it was simply just a general chapel where people came to mourn together of people they lost to fanatics of these gods that they don't like. Well, that seems to be everything, so we can go through this door. And this is the crypt that they couldn't get into for multiple days.
This place wasn't built for the living.
That is what a crypt means.
Trap. Be cautious.
Okay.
Looks like
Is
a
it
trap.
normal for people here to trap coffins? That seems an odd thing to trap. I mean, it ensures no grave robbers, I guess.
The text on the plaque is a mystery to you.
More of that ancient tongue.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
Cool. Well, that's good that you spotted it, because I was just about to open it.
How delicious.
That's a lot of bonuses. I'm glad that he's here. Very nice. What's inside? Okay. Honestly, the rusted key seems more worthwhile than the weapon. What does the button do?
Let's be quick. Be careful. There are traps. A little souvenir. Oh dear. Someone's left a trap.
He seems to be very good at seeing these traps.
Trap.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
Hmm.
An iron coin. I prefer gold.
Iron coin. Well, I guess they're decent at seeing the traps. I do kind of want to see what the button does.
How about this?
Maybe the button was supposed to disable the trap. Would have been easier. I'm gonna have him go ahead so he sees any other traps. Because I'm guessing that other door leads outside, where we couldn't get in earlier. So go and do this one. Must have been that key we found.
Don't mind if I do.
Skeletons.
Strikes with swords. So much for the quill being mightier.
I wonder what was so subversive about their words that they commanded protection.
So... I mean, it is true that magic users carrying weapons is odd. More coffins, but no traps.
Oh, for a skeleton key. A chained book. Oh, that's just begging to be read.
More book. A lock.
This book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive lock.
It does look like it would be heavy. Smashing a lock open doesn't usually work. My intelligence is okay, But I suppose I should do this. Pretty.
As the lock opens, weak magic pulses from the book. Such a waste, binding it to dry, dead parchment. What was once script is now an obliterated scrawl. You have a sense these are names, a list.
More of the ancient words that we couldn't read earlier.
Gods.
Nice.
These are the names of gods, once lost but now restored after the Second Sundering. Entire pantheons have dwindled and been reborn, silently recorded by this book.
Imagine having gods come and go. Beings that you worship dying. It's crazy. It's crazy that that world has this. I think I'll take that though. Just in case.
Moving in.
Well, that's nice.
What's hiding here?
Their placement here is very interesting. They're scattered just enough to be able to cover every corner of this place except inside this room.
Careful, I bite.
I will say this vampire rogue is much more useful than the one I had.
Tread carefully.
Second crane in a row. That's awesome. That's really cool, actually.
I'll just help myself.
Well,
Jurgle? I didn't think anyone worshipped the scribe of the dead.
Jurgle, that was mentioned in that book. He was replaced by the other gods. Merkel and Baal. Well, I guess not forcibly replaced, there was a bargain. Scribe of the dead makes sense. He's holding a very long quill.
Certainly.
This one is a warrior, not a scribe. It's interesting.
What's that?
Another button. What? Oh. Well, on the bright side, we did disarm them.
Something just woke up down here.
Let them come. The darkness can be to our advantage.
Time to move.
That was not as much damage as I had hoped.
Heading there.
Hmm. Don't want our healer to go down. Silence. Well, I don't like that. Seems like a waste. If I just put them to sleep. Oh, the undead cannot sleep.
May the gods take you first.
I didn't see that I had to step up first. Maybe there's something I can throw.
All right. Time to press ahead.
I mean,
Battle of wits.
I am a sorcerer. Can I maybe jump up here? This really was a good place to put us. Maybe just out of range. Nope.
Step to it.
Let's find some prey.
Can't afford to let
I should have had him shoot at the...
on my way.
one is focusing on silence.
These boots have seen everything.
No gloom, all doom.
Nice.
On it.
This is very annoying.
Just like old times.
Smart. Silence.
What's the plan? Onward.
Doubt that.
Still breathing, despite everything.
I was gonna say that I doubt that an undead can make a wisdom save very well, but I seem to have been mistaken. I just wanted to hit them really bad.
FBI, open up!
Let me recite their demise.
It does go well. Yes.
On my way.
Just taking down undead. Unfortunate.
Let's have a little fun.
Oh well, that's good. Let's see if this one can make its way into. These skeletons are very wise.
Well, that was pathetic. Sorry bones guarding dusty old trinkets.
Relics are wasted on bones. We can make much better use of them.
This is fair.
Need to find a way forward.
They are wasted on things that cannot use them. So, but
A lot of effort to hide one sarcophagus.
that's true. But rich people will do a lot of things for odd reasons. Can never be too trusting of that. But I will have to save here and then come back another time. It is time for a break and to receive sustenance. So, thank you guys for joining today, and we will be back again. Bye bye.